Hey, this is Stacia, and I'm going to share my round 3 game played at the GCC Quads in June of 2023. I got to play someone I consider a friend at this point, Newman Abdul Majib. I kind of feel bad saying his name this game, but I won't say why. Okay, so anyway, the reason I'm showing this game, because otherwise I don't think I would, because I wouldn't want to embarrass him. But guess what, Newman? He has told me in the past that the Smith-Morra Gambit is garbage. It's so easy to refute, blah, blah, blah. You're just down a pawn. You know, we've all heard the story. Us Gambiteers, we've heard the story. We've read it in Mark Esserman's book. You know, everybody says, you're just down a pawn. You know, what are you doing? Okay, so, well, I like players like that believe that, because that means that they will play right into the Smith-Morra Gambit. And that is my favorite opening. So let's see what happens. E4, C5, Sicilian defense, D4. This is why I like Smith-Morra Gambit. Sicilian, when you face the Sicilian, you usually spend a lot of moves trying to get D4, or you play knight f3 to get D4, and then it's more open, and your knight's vulnerable. But okay, in the Smith-Morra Gambit, we avoid all that. We just play D4. We're like, yeah, I want to play D4, so I'll just do it now. And then, no, I'm not going to take with a queen and allow you to get a tempo. Why would I do that? So instead, we just sacrifice a pawn, because why not? Yeah, so in return, we get lots of development. He went E6, and he swears by this early pin variation. It is a real variation, by the way. It is a real line. Knight f3, bishop e4. Okay, so against this, Mark Esserman recommends queen d4. I've played this 10 million times. I'm not exaggerating. Okay, I might be exaggerating. I played it a lot, though. All right, so after takes, okay, now Esserman recommends queen takes. And then he says, go bishop d3, white's better. Okay, that checks out. That is true. But I found a line that I like a long time ago at this point, like well over a year ago, where we take with the b pawn. The engine showed me this at the time. And I just love the ideas that come from this. I mean, part of it is we have this bishop a3 resource, and part of it is we can sometimes sack this pawn for play down the c file. And so I'm really familiar with the ideas by now, and so I enjoy it. So he goes knight c6, attacking my queen. Now, he saw that I would take on g7. So clearly, he was thinking knight c6, queen takes g7, and something like queen f6, trap my queen in there. I can't really do anything. I'd have to go queen g3. Well, unfortunately for my opponent, I have studied a lot of opening lines, especially in the Smith-Morra. So after knight c6, I just simply take. And after queen f6, I have this really nice move, bishop h6. And I know this position to be really good for white, even though it is insanely complicated. So I could screw this up, but I think it's really good for white. The problem for black is that, well, first of all, we're threatening checkmate. So you can't do nothing. You've got to stop checkmate, right? Like if you just like go here or something, you know, checkmate. So you can't do anything. Got to stop checkmate. The second problem for them is if they take my queen, the rook is trapped. So that's rough, right? Like I might take the rook, you could play f6, try to trap me in, but I even have resources there, like maybe g4, try to get my bishop out. So that's not going to work. And if they take here, I obviously take the rook. I'm not going to take the queen, because then that's bad, right? Then black wins. But I will, if they take there, I take the rook. And now that knight is pinned and attacked. So they, you know, I don't know, they might have to go king f8 or something like that. Now my queen is almost trapped. That is a thing. So they could try to trap my queen, but there are ways out as well. Like I might even have to play this just to create an escape square. But okay, so you sort of see the idea. So after bishop h6, he played the move d6, stopping checkmate. And, you know, I kind of regret that I didn't just play this check. I feel like I should have played the check, because after this, I could just go bishop g7. I saw this like like a move later. I was like, oh, I should have did that. But I don't think my move's terrible either. I kind of left the tension, which follows my rule, always leave the tension. And I just developed more. Like, you know, I like polymorphy. So like rook d1, polymorphy move, right? Get all the pieces in the attack. Now I thought, if I play queen f8 check, and he goes king d7, I have stuff like rook takes d6 check or queen takes d6 check. Like, this looks really promising to me. But I don't want to hang my bishop either. Okay, so he thought this is too much. He just took the bishop. Now I win the rook. Okay, so now I'm up material. And I think I'm just winning. I think it's just a winning position. But he's an extremely, like, Newman is like really good at slipping out of dangerous positions. Like, I'll think that I have him and he'll like somehow slip out. Like, I don't know. So I was worried about that. So he didn't resign. He played knight e7. Makes some sense. I think he's going to go knight g6, try to make me uncomfortable. So I just brought my queen out right away, d5. Let's check. Yeah, and I liked this move actually because after bishop d7, I get to take and play knight e5 check, king e8. And okay, I sort of ran out of initiative here. I wanted to go queen a4 check, but I thought, you know, what if he just goes here? Like, I'm not sure what this does. He could just simply run away, and then all his pieces are defending him. He's actually going to coordinate here, I thought. Let's see what the engine says. Engine says +6 still, so yeah, don't worry, Stacia, you're +6. Just come back, check. Okay, I thought he would like play knight f6 or f6. Yeah, still really good for white, I guess. But okay, this didn't seem as clear to me. So instead, I just simply took the pawn. I didn't want him to take. And I got my king safe. And okay, I mean, no one can complain about this position, right? We're up material and we're ahead in development, and we have a safer king. So okay, let's attack that knight. He counterattacked, and queen g4. I liked queen g4. Now it turns out the engine doesn't like this move that much. It actually wants queen b2, which does look kind of nasty, right? Like, I'm going to attack your pawn and fork you. And by the way, when I take this, your rook's attacked. And wow. Okay, this looks rough. By the way, your knight's attacked, and okay, this does look pretty rough, I have to say. And if you go here, okay, well, the idea I saw doesn't work, but if they go there, I just take the knight. So, but I played this move, which I thought was interesting because I am threatening this check to win the rook, but now he can remove his knight from danger and attack the queen. So that was, I allowed him that nice little defensive resource. But okay, queen f3. I found the correct idea. Rook to b8. And okay, I'm just getting my pieces in the game. King e7. And oh my gosh, there is a sick tactic here. Okay, if you want to pause your video and find this really nice tactic that wins, go ahead and do so now. I did not see this during the game. The computer just started showing me this right now. Queen takes f5, a queen sacrifice. Oh my gosh, that is nice. So if they take, we have like lots of discoveries, and we can just go knight g6. And that's actually checkmate, right? We've got the two rooks. It's discovery. We take away the last square. That is really nice. Okay, I did not see that. That's a really nice nice idea. So they can't take back. That would just win the knight. So instead I did this one though. King e8. Yeah, and I really liked this check actually, because my idea is to take on a7. They have to move their rook. Where to? There's nowhere to move the rook. If he goes rook c8, you know, I just take here. I'm still on that rook. And if he goes like, yeah, I mean, what else? If he goes here to protect it, I take it. Next, I take that. I mean, I don't really know what he does, so I think it's just lost here. So he played rook d8, but this does allow the nice simple trick. Take, check. That is a fork. We're going to pick up that queen, and I think he played a couple more moves. Yeah, I went check. He went here. I played check. And finally, Newman did resign. So I'm just saying to you, Newman, yay Smith-Morra Gambit. Smith-Morra Gambit's the best. That's the point. That's the point of me making this video. But I'm hoping that you will challenge me with some new ideas next time, because you are an awesome player. And I have a great deal of respect for you. So, okay, that's my version of trash talking, right? I say something mean, then I apologize and compliment you up and down. Okay, anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this game. If you like the Smith-Morra Gambit and you want to try it yourself, I say absolutely do so. Absolutely do so. Especially check out Mark Esserman's book, Mayhem in the Morra. It's also available on Chessable. I feel like I'm doing a plug for someone else, but oh my gosh, it's good stuff. And well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back with more chess. Bye.